Hello, welcome to our coach sneak peek, guys. I'm Maddie, and I'm so excited to just share a little bit about my story because I know it's so completely different than probably anyone else that you guys have heard of today. Um, so I'm just 21 years old. I'm a college student here in Western Oregon, and I play volleyball here. So I was a student athlete, and that's kind of how my journey got started. So I came in my freshman year of college, and I was like, I don't know, I was like in the best shape of my life. I'd been doing CrossFit all off training. And so I was just like, oh my God, like felt on top of the world. Like my appetite increased so much because I literally was playing volleyball 24/7, like nonstop. When you get here in August, it's our season starts and you're just rolling. So I was like full in season. And when we like were traveling, like all we eat is like Subway, chips and soda, any snacks you bring on the bus because you're on a bus for 7 hours traveling to all over Washington and Oregon, and we go up to Simon Fraser in Canada. So like we're constantly traveling. You are stuck to whatever the team is eating because we all eat together. So I was like, I'm invincible. I can eat whatever I want. And so within my freshman year of college, I had gained 30 pounds, and everyone talks about how they gained the freshman 15. No, this girl was just like, hell yeah, I'm going to double that. I gained 30 pounds. And I was just like so caught off guard. I was like, oh, like that's muscle, right? Like everyone says, like when you're Olympic lifting, like we do in our weights, because we had weights 4 days a week. So it wasn't like I wasn't working out. I literally had no idea about nutrition. And that's where I was like, holy moly, what am I doing in my life? So I began to like yo-yo diet with like my roommate in college, and we would do things like the military diet where you for 5 days eat an apple and a piece of toast with butter, and we're like, oh my God, we lost 5 pounds, like everyone has to do this, is awesome. And obviously the next day we come back and all the weight's back. You're like, oh dang, it didn't work. So I did this sort of thing for so long. I still ate crappy, but then and I would drink on the weekends, go out to parties, drink beer, literally had the worst diet nutrition ever. And so I like did that for my first 2 years, and I would go home for summer break, lose the weight because I would eat at home with like my mom's home cooked meals, and I didn't go out and party. So I'd be like, oh my God, like I can totally do this by myself. Like I have a lot of motivation, like I'm playing a college sport, but I was getting injured so much. Like my knees were in the worst shape of my life. Like I had shin splints all because of this 30-pound weight gain that I had got. So then that summer I like came home and I was like, Mom, like I really want to do this thing called Beachbody in 2016 because like I had seen my friend Morgan, who's my coach now, and her mother-in-law drink Shakeology. She's like, I really want to try this. Mom's like, no. She literally gave me my bank statement with all the places I had ate out, and she highlighted every single one. She's like, McDonald's, and you think you're gonna go and drink Shakeology? I'm gonna spend the money for that? Like, no. And I was like, oh crap. Like, okay, I need to actually prove to my mom I can do this. So it took me until my junior year, so it's been a year ago that I started coaching, but it was like August when I got back from my junior year for volleyball, and I started with like a free 14-day group. She gave us a meal plan. I was like, okay, I'm going to stick to this to a T and see where my results get. So I did that. I did 21-day fix, and then I was like, if I'm going to do this, I want to sign up as a coach. So I signed up as a discount coach, knowing that I was going to return it in 30 days because I had a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I obviously was like, I can't afford $129 or $160, sorry, $160. I was like, I can't afford that. I'm a college student. I have no job because I'm full-time athlete. Like I had nothing, like no spare for anything. So I was like fully intentional that I was going to return this after 30 days. And I literally felt amazing. And that's when I was like, wait, this is real? Like, wait, Morgan, you're not pulling my leg? So I got after it. In the first 3 months, I had lost over 10 pounds, and like my abs were feeling great. I was like, holy moly. And then we found out that 80 Day Obsession was releasing. And for longest time, I literally was just like shouting from the rooftops how amazing this program was, but like nothing was happening in my business. So I was really frustrated. And so then I came into 80 Day Obsession, and that's when I first saw my results like before my eyes, like the most real thing in my entire life. And I never felt better. Like my confidence, and that was one thing I really lacked, was the mental confidence to stick to something because I was such a yo-yo dieter. So the confidence I gained from 80-day session, telling me when to eat, what to eat, was amazing. And Autumn just really worked on my mental game, which totally helped so much. And for the longest time, I had like a private Instagram where I was so shy to share anything. Like I literally wouldn't let one person follow me, but I posted every day. I don't know why I thought that was going to be better, but I was like, one day I'll have the confidence to share. And once I started sharing this amazing opportunity and stop being selfish because it's so awesome and I have the opportunity to share it with you guys, like the new world just opened before my eyes. And so I was able to like work on me and my own journey along the way, and then finally was able to help people because I felt the confidence and I knew that this worked. So I was able to share it, and that was so amazing. So a few like objections I always thought before starting this too is that like I was so fearful of being judged by other people, especially in college. Like my clientele is like, okay, so first I go to a school, it's very small. Like we have like 7,000 kids, so you know everyone on campus. It's like a large high school. And most of the people are athletes. So I was like, I see these people in the weight room. I see them everywhere. And if they're seeing me on social media, like, I don't know, I just was so fearful of this. But then I like was like, get over your damn self. People are not going to throw you down for working out and getting in better shape of your life. So that was like, okay, I need to get over myself. And then once I started like showing that I'm a real person, so many people started reaching out to me because it's relatable. It's not that I'm like, oh, this like perfect girl in this perfect world and I got these results, but no one else can. Like this program is for every single person out there. I truly believe that. You can be a modifier, you can make the program harder however you want. You can be a male, you can be a female. It doesn't even matter, but everyone can find a way to get healthy and start moving our bodies. And then I also got a lot that people, like, when they started were like, I'm not fit enough to be a coach. Like, who would be inspired by me? And this one just, like, cracks me up because if I thought that, I would never have started this. And I did solely start as a discount coach. Like, I didn't have intentions of growing my following to where it is now and helping as many people this past year than I did because I was not confident in myself. How was I going to tell someone to do what I was doing? I didn't know what I was doing, honestly, to be completely honest. But I stuck to the programs, I stuck to the nutrition, and that's what I lacked was the knowledge of nutrition and a superfood shake. And I didn't even know what, like, I was like, oh, like, oh my God, I forgot to mention that part. But my freshman year, every time after weights, I would pound down this, like, Costco protein powder. And I was like, oh yeah, this is lean muscle. But, like, I wasn't doing anything to deserve, I didn't need that much protein in my diet. But that's the thing with Shakeology, it's not just a protein shake, and that's why I absolutely love it. But it's just like we have to be on a journey, and that's the awesome thing is that we get to do what we want to do and like be fit and love fitness, and then we get to share our passion with other people. And that's one of the things is like you have to love this. You can't be forced to work out every day. And I don't wake up every morning like, oh my God, I can't wait to work out. Like that's not how I am every single day, but I do it because of the accountability I have from my Instagram following and from my challenge groups. Like I have accountability, and then it just trickles down to like that motivation, inner deepness to be better than I was yesterday or the better than I was my freshman year, because every year I want to grow and I don't want to be where I was a year ago today. Like I just want to keep increasing and increasing, getting better. And that's the cool thing too about coaching is that everyone is a different coach. And that's what I love is that there's no like set cookie cutter, like this is how you have to be, this is what you have to post. Like you can make this your own. And that's what I love too is that I'm probably one of the youngest people on our Diesel Nation team. I'm 21 and most people are moms, and a lot of people that's their clientele, but you don't have to be like that. You can be your own person, and that's what I absolutely love about Beachbody is everyone's different and everyone has a different story to tell. And that's what I love about teaming up with these people on this Glimpse into Coaching is that we all have different stories to tell, and you're going to learn a little bit differently from every single person, and that's the beauty of it all. But we also all work together, and that's what I like too is the community that I've gotten. And since I'm an athlete and a college athlete, and I've always played on a team since I can't even remember how young I was, having this community that's supportive, and it's not just like, oh, like, bye, like, now you're on my team, go do your own thing. Like, you are completely sucked in, held in tight, nourished, and taught everything, so you never feel like you're alone. And that's what I love to death. Let's see, is there any questions. But I think that's all I had to share on my story. And don't ever get over, like, you are the boss of you, and you get to choose when you want to work this business and when you don't. And you know, if you show up every single day, it's only going to help and nourish your business. But there's no time restrictions. You get to choose when you want to do it. And the excuse that I like just drives me crazy is the no time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all have crazy busy schedules, no matter what you're doing. If you're a full-time job or a full-time student, or you have a job and blah, 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 like, everyone's got shit going on. So don't get overwhelmed in the time thing. You will make time for what you want to make time for. All right. Thanks, guys, for listening. I hope you have an awesome, awesome Friday and a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you guys all later. Thank you.